husband gets home. I gotta re-plug this in for charging. Hold on. For some reason, when I first plug in my phone, it doesn't want to charge, but then when I pull the cord out and plug it back in, then it's like, okay, if you insist. Hello, Irish. I definitely need to get some blackout curtains for in here because I am not a fan of the brightness. My hair is still drying and it needs to be re-dyed, as you can see. How is everybody today? Yeah, glad it's Friday. You're at school. Pay attention. It's good though that you're not mobile learning right now then, because you weren't a fan of that, so being back in school is probably good. Thank you for the follows, guys. You actually want the bigger one. Yes, I like doing this. Excuse me. Yes, there are some creators that don't talk, but when we do a live, there's a lot of the time that because it's live and there's a chat, we do like to talk to our viewers. A lot of the time, if you follow them on YouTube, if they have YouTube, their videos are gonna have no talking because it's not live. Hey, Sarah. Thank you, lovely. Thank you for the crown. video last night. I'll probably be recording it like in the middle of the night tonight, so I have proper lighting and quiet. It's not even a small custom video, it's a 20-minute custom video. Kind of excited. Thank you. It's not going to be a video that's public because it's a personalized, paid for custom video, so it's only going to be for that specific person. For a 5-minute video, for a 5-minute custom, it's $10. For a 10-minute, it's $20. And for a 20-minute, it's $40. And this person ordered the 20-minute video. Hey, Jasmine, how are you? It may sound expensive, but it's pre-recorded with no bloopers, it's optimized, and a lot of the time it takes more time than what the video length is in order to create what the person is wanting. So guys, give me a minute because I just had a request. Where'd they go? I can't invite. Why can't I invite? They just tried to invite me and I can't invite. Thank you for the rose. So yeah, everything custom is going, it's gonna be with anything, crafting stuff, homemade, custom-made things are always a little pricier because the creator puts time into it for you, for that person, to make it customizable for you. So stuff like that is always going to be pricier than, something that's just generalized. This is ASMR. I used to crochet things for people, special orders for people, and they used to not like the fact that they didn't like the prices. And I was like, well, you're perfectly welcome to learn how to do it yourself. If you don't want to pay for somebody's time, not to mention the product. It's not just the product, it's the time and the product, then yeah, time, material, and talent, exactly. Because if you break down, if I were to spend $100 on yarn for a blanket, you best believe it's going to be over $100 for that blanket, because I need to be able to cover the cost of the material and my time that I'm putting into it. So if you're talking, just the sounds for a specific length of time for that person. Yeah. Yeah, my first custom order video request, 20 minutes, but they paid $40 for it, so I'm gonna be taking my time on it. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Thank you for the roses. Oh, of course. Definitely gotta be some trolls. They'd be bored, so they need to terrorize. See, when I was bored, I actually found something productive to do. I would read a book. I would, do something productive with my time so that I wasn't bored. I wouldn't just terrorize people. In this day and age, people have gotten strange. If you're in here trying to learn something new and you're not being rude, then you're not considered a troll. If you're in here to genuinely learn, that's not considered a troll. Hey Lotus, thank you for the roses. But too often people come in here just to be insulting, just to be rude, just to mess with us and take our attention away from what we're doing. That's a troll. But if you're in here to genuinely learn something, to genuinely enjoy it, to, find out what it is, that's perfectly okay. I think once a week I'm gonna do kind of like a non-ASMR video or live where it's just general chit-chat, people can ask questions, that kind of thing, just to have some downtime. People can ask more in-depth questions, though it doesn't take away from the ASMR. Thank you. My face feels really warm because it's warm in this room. This is the room where my snakes live. So the room is always warmer for them. And I'm like, feeling a little bit toasty. Yes, it definitely can take getting used to. When I first came across ASMR, I thought, what am I looking at? What is going on? But I researched what it was, and I spent time watching videos. There weren't really any lives at that time when I came across it, so I was just watching videos, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of like this. Yeah, I have 5 snakes. They're I've got one under the table, a small one, and then my bigger ones are back here. Yeah, I love my snakes. My little one, my corn corn snake, she can be a little bit feisty. She's not a fan of being held too much. When I first got her, she bit me a few times, which didn't hurt because she's so small and her teeth are tiny, so it was no big deal. I was just like, excuse you, miss, what are you doing? My ball pythons have never bitten me. I have 2 new babies that I'm just letting them kind of get acclimated to their new home. I'm not really bothering them too much. And then a couple of ball pythons that I've had for over a year that are really super sweet. Yeah, I've showed them before. One of them, she's attracted to the light from the phone when I'm live, so she'll reach out and it almost looks like she's kind of going blah, 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 in your ears because she's like right up to the screen and her little tongue goes because she's checking out the phone. But she escaped, so she's lost somewhere in the house. I really doubt I'll see her again. It's been 7 months. And then I had one that passed away last month. Freak accident. He choked on his food, and I've never seen that before, so I was really sad. But that's why I got these other 2 babies. I never ever thought I'd own a snake, let alone 5, but I love them. The maintenance on them, like they just eat once a week. They don't have to be cleaned out that often because since they only eat once a week, therefore they only poop once a week-ish. So then you just kind of spot clean that as needed. Maybe once a month do an overall new bedding type thing. They don't need special attention every day because they're not that kind of animal. So if you don't have time to pick them up every day, it's perfectly okay. So, really nice. Somebody's being noisy. Thank you. I have a lot of animals, so there's always some sort of noise happening. Thank you for the roses. Advice for new ASMR practice. What I did was I would record myself and then watch it to see how it sounded. Just getting comfortable in front of the camera because sometimes you can feel really silly, like talking to yourself or like role playing, like I'm just gonna do, whatever. And my husband would walk in the room and I'd look really silly, like giving personal attention to my camera, So, speaking of which, there's one of my dogs. So just kind of getting comfortable in front of the camera and then start making little videos. earbuds and just have that near your mouth when you're talking and making your sounds. So just kind of practicing and then finding your own style. Everybody has their own style. Some do fast ASMR, some do quieter than what I'm doing and slower than what I'm doing. Just all in your preference. I have about 20 different animals. Well, not 20 different. I have multiples of some, but I have about 20 total, give or take. And try not to get discouraged if you don't grow quickly. My growth slowed down a lot because my viewers went down. So it's truthfully hard not to get discouraged, but just keep going. The right people will be there to support you. Hello. You're welcome. And then don't take haters' comments to heart. There's always going to be haters that come in and put you down, tell you you're copying, telling you to get a real job, telling you to do this, telling you to do. Completely ignore them. Those, they're projecting. They're projecting their unhappiness onto you. They'll be there, trust me. Yes, we pluck the haters. Hey, Danny. Yeah, I got these from a it sounds so quiet. He's got bad hair now. My Fluffy's having a bad hair day. Arm in my coffee. Don't put the arm in the coffee. Have a good day. You're very welcome. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. It's in my link tree in my bio. Thank you for the roses. Hi. I'm doing good. Sorry, my dog is barking. Yes, dinner was good. I don't know when he'll do ASMR with me again. He's not a big fan of being in front of the camera. He works in the shipping department of a company in the, while he's boxing a lot of stuff, boxing it for shipping. it sounds a little crunchy. mouth sounds when there's a consistent sound. It's hard to breathe. Like, I will feel like I'm out of breath. Yep. I've definitely given those stares. The only eating I don't mind is listening to my animals chew. For some reason, that does not irritate me. I have 3, but they're all grown up and moved out. I was not ready for my youngest. Well, technically he's my only, if you think about it, he's my only biological. My older 2 are stepkids, but I was not ready for my son to move out. In fact, I've told him, you're very welcome to come back home. He said no. Not because he didn't like being here, but he's trying to be independent. lice. I mean, unless you want to consider the lice that I'm picking out of the fluffy, but... My stepdaughter was a magnet for lice. I'm like, stop using your friend's hairbrushes. Good lord. Because she had super long, super thick hair, and it would take hours. Hours. I did not enjoy it. I did not. I was like, next time you come home with lice, we're shaving your head. No, but I did cut it shorter once. I was like, we're at least gonna cut it shorter so that I have less of it to look through. Or less of it to comb through, at least. It just depends on how I'm feeling. In a particular day, I've gone as long. I've done a 12-hour live before. That was tiring, but it was fun. I took a few breaks. So I basically did 4 hours, took a 15-minute break, did another 4 hours, took a 15-minute break, did another 4 hours to work up to 12 hours. And then other times I've done 7 hours, 5 hours. My smallest was probably about 2. To do the longer ones, you definitely have to make sure that you've used the restroom, you have something to munch on, have something to drink. And a comfortable chair for sure. I didn't have this chair when I did my 12-hour, and oh man, I was sore. Speaking of which, I'm sliding in a bit. Sorry. There was a bubble. I'm gonna have a blooper to post from last night because I had Pop Rocks in the shaving cream. And I was doing something relaxing along with it. And all of a sudden, this rogue Pop Rock exploded really loudly and made me jump. Everybody woke up. They are. Yes, it's Flarp. It's my favorite slime to use for Okay. Lumi. Is that you making that noise? Yeah. It's like, let me out, Mom. Hello. Hello. He got the little points on his nails trimmed off last night. Here you go. What kind of sitting are we doing? He's standing tall today. He normally doesn't stand this tall. What are you doing, bud? Look. Are you trying to make yourself look tall? See, look how big I am. He's like, it's time for my back rub. Watch me as I get my back rub. Hi, what you doing, buddy? Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Why do you look like you have skin right here? There. I got it for you. So this is what he looks like on the other side. Oh my goodness, I just dropped with something. He's like, whoa, whoa, we're moving. The ride is moving. What did I drop on the floor? I'm not quite sure what fell. Oh, my brush. My brush. And then, of course, he likes this. He'll be a year old in April. If you want to see baby pictures of him, I mean, he's still a baby, but little baby pictures of him, there's pictures of is very important for them so they don't get metabolic bone disease. Yes, he's not even close to full grown yet. He's got a lot of growing to do still. By the time he's full grown, he will not be able to sit on the microphone. We'll have to figure out another way for him to appear. He would be too big and knock it over. Let me see. I just saw something. I wanted to make sure. Make sure what I was seeing was okay. Okay. I just had to look. I had to look, buddy. I still don't really like what I'm looking at. Let me see you. Let me see you. Yeah. There was just something stuck on him. I got it off. Are you finished? Where are you going? Where are you going? He's like, okay, I'm done. He's a bearded dragon. He's very long. See everybody. Say hello. Alright, he's got such pretty eyes. He's got really pretty eyes. Yes, you do. Little pretty eyeballs. Yes, you do. Okay. Hold on. He looks like he's got a piece of... Well, I'm sorry. He looks like he's got skin stuck over his nostril. See, this one is open. He looks like he's got skin stuck over his nostril. He's like, stop it. Stop it. We'll get that off. I'll get a wet Q-tip and we'll work at it. We'll work at that. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Putting him back. There we go. I'm trying to tell if my husband's home or not, based on listening to the dogs. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Okay. Oh, that's cute. I'm hearing things outside the room. I'm just trying to decipher what the sounds are. They're makeup brushes. Geckos are fun. I had a leopard gecko. She was a little bit feisty, but if you handle them enough, they'll get used to it. She was the kind of gecko, though, that I had to stuff her face with a superworm and pick her up while she was distracted eating, because otherwise she would try and bite me, and she had bitten me at one point. So once I picked her up, she was fine, but it was the picking her up that she needed to be distracted with food. But crested geckos can be fun as well. I've had plans to get a crested gecko, but I haven't done that yet. Purple and pink are my favorite colors. Chameleons are very cool to watch. They don't typically like to be handled. They're more of, you can, but only if necessary. For the most part, they're an observation lizard only. Just, observe them and watch them in their habitat. It can stress them out to handle them too much. And they need very large enclosures. An adult chameleon needs a 4x4x4, like very big. Or I guess a 4. It has to be, it does have to be pretty large. I don't think 4x4x4, I think it's like 4x2 or 4x3 or something like that. It's gotta be large. This brush. How is my brush shedding? P.t.4, yeah, something like that. It's large. Okie dokie then. Oops. I just undid my hair. The dog is outside the door, so I was just trying to figure out why. Okay, this is bugging me. There we go. Okay. Thank you. It's becoming more popular, which is why it's popping up more. It used to be more on YouTube, and it used to just be pre-recorded, but then it's moved over to TikTok and going live, which is always fun. But it's been around forever. It was given its name in 2010. But ASMR's been around forever. They just didn't have a name. And there are two different types of ASMR. There's unintentional and intentional. And what we're doing here is intentional. Unintentional is any sound throughout your day that relaxes you. It could be birds outside, rain, ocean, even just like when my husband is in the garage and he's working on the car and the tools are, clanging, or that to me is relaxing. I don't know why, but all of that is just sounds that it's not intended to relax you, but it does. I think my throat just gurgled. I've seen the peeling of the egg once. Thank you for the perfume and the roses. Yes, and visual ASMR, yes. Which is why, if you ever noticed growing up or whatever, in doctor's office waiting rooms there would be fish tanks. Totally for relaxation, to ease the stress of being there. Because people can watch fish tanks for hours. Which is also why I think people say that watching golf on TV is boring. I didn't necessarily find it boring. I find it relaxing, like it'll put me to sleep. I think people say that watching golf on TV is boring. I didn't necessarily find it boring. I find it relaxing, like it'll put me to sleep. The clapping, the I want to watch the painting beginning to end, but I'm always like, ugh, because it's so stinking relaxing. He was an ASMR artist and he didn't even know. You're not scaring me about the roach on the wall thing. I have roaches as pets. So nice try. Yes, he became one through a happy little accident. What? They're Madagascar hissing cockroaches. They make very good pets and they're very easy maintenance. And they're not dangerous. I pick them up all the time. They're fun to watch too. They get treats every now and then aside from the regular food, and they love sweet treats. They have a powdered roach food. I've also put dog food kibble in there. They'll eat that. They're scavengers, so they'll eat that. They also like, their favorite treat is orange slices. They really like the oranges. And then I'll go to the pet store and I'll get like little nectar cups. Like little, they almost look like creamer cups, but they've got like sweet nectar type jellies in them. Different flavors. And they love those. I have tried apples. They don't necessarily go for those. They're very drawn to the oranges. They love oranges. Yeah, I have a ferret. See, my cockroaches are I do have dubia roaches as well, but they're being bred as feeders, and they'll be for Lumi when he gets older. But my Madagascars are strictly pets. When I was in a pinch, when there were tiny babies in there, I did use the babies to feed my spiders. But for the most part, the ones I have now were babies that have grown up. My roaches are downstairs, but I have shown them before on live streams, and I do have videos as well. Yeah, they like the softer foods. And they don't eat very much. Like, I've had them for over a year, almost 2 years. And actually, it probably is about 2 years now. And I've never had to refill their food dish. I have like a plastic food storage container in there, just a smaller one, and I filled that up with roach food and some dog food kibble, and I have yet to touch it. I have yet to have to refill it. And then I just sit their little nectar cups on top. I got my Madagascars from a friend. He has a colony of them, like he's got a bunch. And he gave me three roaches, a female and a male, and one that was unknown. And the male and female had babies last summer, and since then the mom and dad passed away, and what I have left now are their babies. They only live a few years, so the mom and dad were already full grown when I got them. You said, did you see my comment? I just scrolled back and I didn't see anything. Shell. That's not relative to where you live. Ours will be working on it if we don't get more, especially with the sun out. Maybe. It's possible. Let me see what the temperature outside is. 17 degrees. 17 degrees. -1 with the wind chill. Yay. It'd be chilly. We didn't get any snow yesterday. My stomach's growling. It's nearly dinner. What else was I gonna do? You're from Ohio. I'm in Indiana, so we're neighbors. For some reason, my phone is saying I do not want to charge. I don't know why when I unplug my phone, but not my mic, it cuts my mic out. I might have to change my adapter. My watchdog. Possibly their daddy is home. They get excited. They hate when he leaves. He's been gone all week. He's been actually gone since Sunday. It does kind of sound like he's here. here. So my lives at night are usually pretty late. Of course, yes. But yeah, he totally supports me doing these. I think he's home. I think what I'm hearing downstairs is him walking around, not the dogs. Yep, he's home. Sorry for any background noise that might occur. He's probably going to be figuring out that I'm up here, but this microphone picks up every noise. Liking the stream, tapping on the screen and sending a bunch of likes helps boost the live and to put it onto people's FYPs. Welcome back. Yeah, tappity tappity tap. Tappity 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 tappity. Alright guys, I am gonna go. Since he's home, he's probably gonna be like, where is she? Why isn't she greeting me? So I'm gonna go, but I will be back tonight after he goes to sleep. So I will hopefully see you guys later. If not, I should be back again tomorrow because I'll be going to the gym, and as long as I don't look like the living dead,